Good morning. You are in the back room with Becky. It is Manic Monday. Have a marvelous Monday, regardless of how crazy everybody else around you is. Speaking of crazy, this Casey Anthony stuff, Yes, I'm going to ride her like I rode Donald Trump in the birth little controversy. It is just crazy ass that this woman is getting out of jail. She's got a smirk on her face. She's in protective custody. So we spending some more of the government's money to protect someone who didn't protect their own child. I think if you didn't kill her, that's what you say. You ain't responsible, that's what you say. But you sure didn't help the police find her. So this what she got stuck with is obstruction of justice. Now, had this been a mistrial, we could have took her ass back to court and tried her again when they had some people on the jury with some real gonads and some ovaries. Because these were premature people. They didn't know what to say, what to do. How you going to be confused about who's responsible for the death of a child? If you don't find the murderer himself, that's just like they say, anybody that's present during the commission of a crime is guilty of the crime. Now, I know y'all are sitting out there saying, but they didn't have enough evidence. And they did. I don't care what they didn't have. God gave mothers the charge to keep, to take care of the children and protect them. Sometimes the children need protected from their protector. If you've been appointed to protect the child and you're failing them miserably, unhappy people produce unhappy children. Now, I'm not saying that Casey and Kaylee did not have a good mother-daughter relationship. But somewhere down the line, this lady did not really want to be a mother. And this is where we get into that moral area where people are like, well, what do you suggest? Now, once upon a time, I did not believe in abortion. Once upon a time. And if we let our indoctrination rule over our common sense, many times we will convict people of doing things. She didn't need to have no kids. Precious baby doll, her mama didn't deserve to have no kids. If you are out here, you beating your child, you yelling at your child, you cussing at your child, that is child abuse. Neglect is abuse. If you think leaving your kids at home in the house by themselves is all right, something might not be right with you. If you think it's okay for any and everybody to take care of your child and you pass them around like they're so much of a doobie, something is wrong with that. If you can't be with your child in the worst and the good and the bad of times, something is wrong with you. Now, I said Casey Anthony is not unlike many young unwed mothers. Yeah, I said unwed. This is my baby in heaven. Let's understand something. Women, you are the hand that rocks the cradle. And we've got this whole movement going. To my BBWs, my sisters of the thickness, we will get peace and you will get peace when we have equal rights. When you look at us and see us as women, beautiful no matter what size we are. This country's moral compass is off. It's way off. We need to start back where we started from. When you get lost along your way, what is the first thing you do? If you lose your keys in your house, you backtrack. You go back to where you started from. Because guess what? My grandmother used to always say, they the last place you put them. We're not using our gray matter. We're not applying any of our spirituality to the way we conduct our lives. The civil rights movement is almost like it didn't happen. I know y'all said, but we got black president. That might be a trick of the devil to make you get satisfied and sit back and think the revolution is over. Black people, people of color, people of size, people of alternative preferences, whether it be in gender or whether it be in the way you dress, wear your hair. Everybody's suspect. If you sagging, you must be a thug. If your hair got different color in it, you must be a hoe. If your earrings is too big, you might be ghetto. If you live in a trailer, you might be trailer park trash. See what I'm saying? Okay. Now I'm going to bring it to you just like that because this is how we think. If you say it's not, something's wrong. Something's wrong. And we need to make it right. You know, I'm in the back. You in the back room with Becky today. And yes, I got out of the bed raging. My sister's party was very nice. But I did the catering. To save money, I did the catering. So I cooked from Saturday after our auditions and rehearsal with the Big Goody Girls. The Big Goody Girls Burlesque Review making their debut performance on August 11th. Be there, be square. Square is still a shape, though. Just like they say, you know, I got a figure. I got a shape. Round is a shape. Well, I got a big old Coke bottle figure. I think women need to start looking at this. If your body is proportionate, I don't care how big you are. You work your assets. I've never seen anybody make it to the top without taking full advantage of the assets that they did have. And ladies out there that are looking at us big girls because we're starting to embrace our thickness, and you're looking at us crazy because we might have on some form-fitting clothes. Get over it. Stop trying to make us feel bad about ourselves. We've had a lifetime of that. So you don't get to define what sexy is. We do. And the men who love us get to define what sexy is. You in the back room with Becky. It's Manic Monday, but we're going to make it marvelous. What's wrong with the moral compass in this country? That we judge without thinking, and we think without judging. What's up? You have to make some determinations about things. I think in our effort to be so politically correct, we have gone all the way to the other side. You know, well, she didn't really choke out the little girl. She's not the one that killed the child. I don't care. She is complicit. Yeah, you see my face is swollen today. Did too much this weekend. My lymphedema is acting up a little bit. But hey, I did what I said I was going to do. My family ate good. We loved on each other all day. Ate good food. I cooked everything from the meat to the birthday cake and the cupcakes. That's right. Miss B is a full package deal. Not only am I bright, intelligent, and charming, and sexy and fine, I can tear up a kitchen. I want to share something with you as I go out about our thickness revolution. Tolerance is not acceptance. It's a thick girl revolution, and something is about to change. In most revolutions, people have to choose a side. So if you have a big girl you like, but you don't take her anywhere, that's tolerating, not accepting. Get your mind right. Big is the new sexy. Love it or leave it alone. We don't need any tourists coming through to see what it's like, but you don't want to live there. We should love each other without conditions. Unconditional love is really the only love that ever exists. Everything else is make-believe. You in the back room with Becky. Peace and love to the people. Have a marvelous Monday. Do something thick. Kiss a thick chick. Keep it thick-alicious. We love you, YouTube.